again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on that road to 100K, so I repeat, man, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, man, share the platform to somebody you rock with. If you new to the platform, what's happening? Welcome to the V-Mob family, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. Hey, V-Mob, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. Back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Story number one, we going back inside of that Baltimore City jungle, man. So this incident right here was a wicked and wild one. Now, we got a little dude. He is involved in the, he involved with street life. So now, he got a little opposition. He got some dudes on the other side of town that, they going at it, whatever the case may be. Now, the reason that this is going on because it's over a little turf war, meaning Shorty got some block, he got some real estate that another dude is trying to take over. So they ends up having a little small talk of words. How this all transpire though, these two dudes met over the jail. So now they posed to have a mutual understanding. One of the guys was doing a favor for the dude over the jail, and in return, when I come home, you able to give me a little avenue to the shit that y'all got going on y'all block. Whole time when they get back uptown, like it always happened, motherfuckers forget the promises that they made while they was incarcerated. So boom, whole time they get into a little dispute. Now it's war though, blood and been shed. So now all rules is out the window. They going hit for hit. Now, whole time, one of the little dudes, he ends up catching his opposition one night. Late night, he spin a block. He dropping a pair of his little soft legs off. So boom, him and his girl having a good night. He go ahead and drop her off. As he pulls to the top of the block and bang her right, the dude who is opposition, he got a sail park right there. So he jumping out the car. He had his sail car. He bipping him on whatever the case may be. He watches his little opposition dude fly past him. He like, what the fuck, yo? I think that was the car right there. But the dude had a distinct thing about his car. He had a goddamn bullet hole right there by the gas pipe. So soon as he seen the hole, he like, man, that is your goddess bitch ass. Whole time he hurry up, bit this plate, jump out, he jump in his car. Now, mind you, Shorty got an Infinity, so he hawked that motherfucker straight down. Woo! He flying down for real. The little dude ends up stopping at the gas station. Now, keep in mind, gas station, boom, the little dude parked at the gas station. Park at pump 5, the little dude parked at like pump 3, so he ducked off the little gas pump shit, hide in the car. So boom, he watched Shorty, he get out, go ahead, pump his gas, he pull off, he pull right there to the very first stop sign. Now, mind you, we street dudes for real, so we already know, late like motherfucker ain't even playing a red light or a stop sign, we flying straight through them. So boom, the little dude stopped at the stop sign. Whole time, bro, slide right behind him. Now, he act like he ready to go around him and roll his window down. Now, the little dude over there, he bumping for real, but he got his head down. I don't know if he in his phone, he was putting a blunt together, whatever he was doing. By the time he look up and he see the window coming down, it's too late. Shorty get to letting that shit fly. Boom, 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 boom. Man, he hit the little dude like 3 times. Shorty, boom, he fall. He ends up M1, crash at the wheel. Shorty get up out of there. He fly. Now, stay with me. The night is just beginning. Shorty flies up out of there. He go get back up the way for real. He just coolin'. He go holler at his man for real. He get a couple of bars in him, pop a perk in him. He ain't even tripping. Now, mind you, this is the mindset when you growing up in the field. When you really in the field, this is the mindset that a man holds. So, boom, it ain't like the movie. He ain't going home. He just caught a body. He ain't going home to cry. He ain't jumping in the shower. He ain't changing his clothes, washing his hands. None of that shit. He shoot straight back to the block, holler at the good men, pump some of that shit up in him. He cooling now. Where he hustle at for real is they hustle at a gas station for real. So when he pull back up to the block, he's still at the gas station with the good men. Whole time a little dude pull up there. I guess he trying to cop something, but they ends up getting into an argument. Now, mind you, you got to already understand the mindset that Shorty in. Not even 2 hours ago, I done just spanked the nigga, so I'm not in the mood to play with nobody. Whole time, him and the little dude get into an argument. The guy say, man, fuck you lucky I don't air this bitch out. Wrong thing to say to the little dude, but he walks into the store like he's standing on business, like he thugging. Whole time, Shorty got a chrome 4 nip on his head. Literally, he's sitting out front, standing out front of the gas station, smoking a cigarette. He opens the door, come out the hip, get the banging at the nigga inside the store. Bang, 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 bang. While still holding the cigarette. Bang, 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 bang. Man, whole time, the dude behind the register, he watched the whole thing play out. He ends up ducking. The little dude that's getting hit at, he running and ducking and hiding all through the chip aisle. Motherfucking chip rack falling down, but all over you wanting to be tough. Now the little dude who ends up spiking at him that caught the body earlier, he takes off everybody, get from right there at the gas station. This is the only reason why Shorty was able to make it back out the gas station, because if not, if Shorty wouldn't have let his whole clip go, man, shit could have ended a whole nother way. So boom, once he's scared for real, the little dude ends up, he get himself together, he get up out of there for real, he jump in his car, he S off. When the news reporters pull up to the scene and they ask the gas station owner, man, what happened? Like how did you feel when all this was going down? This man verbatim say man, the guy just looked it so cool, man. He had his glasses on while smoking a cigarette and he was just doing what he was doing. I tell y'all, man, don't get involved in the field. But it show you the mindset of a man that's living in the trenches. I'm talking about 10 toes down, boots knee high. He in that motherfucker. This is the real reality of what goes on living in that jungle, man. So with that being said, fam, story number 2. Now, my story number 2, man. Another wicked and wild situation, and this is when dudes, when you growing up in the jungle, but they don't stand on that word, or more so when you uptown, everybody tough when you uptown, yo. When you got access to the weapons, you got a group of dudes backing you, everybody gonna always be on 100, but when you isolate the motherfucker and you put his back up against the wall, you gonna see who he truly are. His true characters is gonna come out when his back up against that wall. So boom. We got this block for real. They got a couple of head tappers over there, or they supposed to be head tappers. So they doing a 1-2 for real. They taking hits, they smacking shit all through the city. Dudes end up getting booked. So now, let's say 2 of them get booked for a robbery. They goes over to jail. So now when they get over to jail, they beefing with like 4 blocks at this time. But when they get over to jail, they probably only got like 6 people that's from their block. And all of them kind of like spread on different tiers for real. So now the oppositions that they beefing with, I just told y'all, the little nigga beefing with 4 blocks. So let's just say each block got 10 people over there. So that's 40 oppositions that you got to deal with just off the initial beef. Now, you know you always got the tag-alongs too. So if you got 40 ops, you might as well call it 80 because all 40 of them got somebody that's riding with them that they gonna pull in too. And if not more. So now one of the guys for real, shorty, a thoroughbred, I'm talking about, he on man time. And what I mean by that is, whatever he was doing in the streets, he was willing to stand on that shit behind the wall. Now, his homeboy and the other little niggas that was over to jail with him, they was ducks. They was over there tucking their tail. They was trying to avoid the ops. They was checking in all kind of shit. Shorty, he would go on a tier. If he seen it was motherfuckers right there that he would beef that he was beefing with, he would go to his cell. If a motherfucker ran down, he'd go in and rock off. If he was able to rock off before the CO got up out of there, he was going to do that. But he was going to go in there and take his ass whipping and go in and get moved to another tier. He wasn't running. He wasn't ducking. He still was the same man that he was in the streets. So boom. He going through that. The other little dudes, though, they tucking their tail. So now, little bro, the one that's a thoroughbred, he get his ass whipped, he get moved to another unit. He go in and get flushed out again. But the op that he run into on the second tier, Shorty take it too far. They already got him on the ground. They flush him out. They punish him. Shorty runs out. He run out the cell, run up on the tier, grab a broom, come back right there to the cell, get to flushing him with the broom. Bitch! I'm talking about to the point the way as though the broom break. This is a wooden broom. That motherfucker break. So he like, all right, now Shorty feel like, all right, man, you really did me in that time. You're like, you could have almost broke my fucking back. And y'all already, punished me. So now he go in to medical for real. He get moved to another tier. But now he done vowed when I catch Shorty, I'm going to crush him. And I'm talking about I'm going to end his ass. So now, boom. He ends up doing his 1-2. The opposition that ends up crushing him with the broom, he go home like 6 months later. Now, little bro, that's the thoroughbred. He call uptown to his so-called homeboys who standing on business. Man, somebody go in and put that belt to you, man. Somebody hit that button for me. Whole time they get to tucking their tail or more so copping. Nah, man, look, the niggas don't want to make it hot. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Bop, 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 this, that, and the third. So now he like, all right, man, you niggas is bitches. But it is what it is. I love y'all, but I know what type of time y'all on when it get to that level. He like, all right, this is that. He go in and kick back. He ride the rest of the bit out. He ends up coming home. Literally, listen, right? So probably like a week before he's scheduled to go home for real, he called one of his good men, a nigga that he done met over the jail. And this is where loyalty come from. Day one don't mean who you knew the longest. Day one mean who the fuck been real since the day you met him. Always remember that, yo. So boom, one of his good men that he done locked in with on lockup for real, he ends up calling him, hey, look, bop, 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 bop. When I come, I'm ready to come home on such and such day. Come pick me up, bop, bop, bop. Now the little bro already know what's going on because the thoroughbred that sent the kite out there. What he mean now, what he talking in code is saying is, motherfucker, I'm coming home in a week. Pick me up, had that joint with you. We going to go spend Shorty Ben that I told you when we was on lockup. I was going to crack his ass when I come home. I ain't forget, motherfucker, is you ready? Whole time, little bro, like it's a 10-4. I got you. Whole time when the day bro supposed to come home, he get released still in his outfit, still in the jail clothes, DOC'd out. Boom, little bro, pick him up for real. He go in the glove, he go in on the side compartment. He hand that bitch to him. You all right? That's good for you? Hell yeah, let's go. Go around there now. Whole time, bro, give him a couple of perks for real. They smoke as they on their way around there. So mind you, Shorty ain't been home 30 minutes. Only thing on his mind is catching Shorty. Boom, they ends up spinning the bin. When he spin the bin, he jump out, get wild. Mind you, he's getting wild in his jail clothes. He jumps straight out, getting hitting at anything moving on that block. Bum, 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 bum. Whole time, everybody ducking, dodging. You got some niggas that's at the bottom of the block, though, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, they start hitting back. Bum, 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 bum. Now both of them motherfuckers getting wild in the middle of the street, broad daylight. Shorty ain't even an hour from being released from fucking prison. It's crazy. Boom, he jumped back in his car. His man behind the wheel, throw that bitch in reverse, because if he go down the street, he going towards the little dudes that's cutting back at him. He throw that motherfucker in reverse. Boom, he S's off. Skirt. Boom. He get up out of there. Boom. Now the little dude who he was trying to hit, he ends up hitting him 4 times. They ends up taking him down to the hospital. This is where motherfuckers don't want to play by mob rules no more. He get questioned, coming down there, detectives and shit. He ends up telling. Why? I don't know. He ends up telling who did this shit to him. Whole time, though, they already had a camera on the street catching them pulling up and getting up out of there. So now they got him on camera in his jail outfit, letting that motherfucker go. Whole time, he on the run for about 8 days. They able to track him down. He gets back booked for an attempt. He was only home for 9 days, yo. 9 days old could have been avoided, but it's like, man, when you living this life and you doing what you doing out there, it got to come to a time where you got to stand on it, man. But this is why I tell y'all, don't get involved in this shit, man, because it ain't nice. But with that being said, story number 3. Now, mob story number 3, man, another wicked and wild one. Boom. Got the little dude, he growing up in the town for real. He ripping and running doing his thing. Now, he an average player when it comes to the streets. Now, what do I mean by that? You got the elite. The elite is the guys that bricklayers, bird slingers. They got the bras. They get wild. They always do for self. It ain't no breaking with them. They standing on all 10 at all time. Those are the elite, outstanding members. Then you got the medium. These are the guys that, they have a run here and there. They might stand doing some shit. They might tuck their tail depending on the motherfucker that's their opposition. Well, the medium guys. Then you got the lower level. These are the guys that just run around. They hustle just to get high. They more so, they might be thorough today, ratting them all. There's no telling with these guys depending on what mood they in. But those are the 3 tiers. You get what I'm saying? Outstanding, medium, and low. So we got a little medium dude for real. He ripping and running in the street. He making his name. He ends up getting booked, him and his co-defendant. When he get booked, though, they start throwing around some numbers. Now, mind you, this probably like his 3rd time getting booked. So it ain't really like they ready to knock him out the park, but he don't want to go to jail. He want to play street. He want to make money. He want to mess around with the bras. He want to carry that iron. But when it's time to play the other side of the shit, motherfuckers forget that these rules exist. So he ends up telling for real he cooperate with the peoples. Now, his co-defendant, he sent a paperwork uptown, and this is where the game get tricky, because you got dudes that speak on situations in so much of a manner, but it don't got nothing to do with them. Like, yeah, this nigga told, but he told on them. But you going around putting this business out there like he told on you. So now that's what's going on out there in the streets. We all know he a rat. We know he ain't no good. We ain't going to rock with him, but I ain't ready to be going around, talking on another man's business. That's that man's business. I just ain't doing shit with him. He got a little dude for real. He running around. He just going crazy bananas with the shit. Like he is, like he on it. So boom, whole time the little dude come uptown. He on some shit like his whole goal, or their dudes that do that, they be having the mindset of, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna spank something, and then like that's gonna clear up that you told. Like, I don't care how violent you get after you told. You still told. Now the 2020 catch to it is, motherfuckers gonna get out your way, or a nigga gonna get you out the way. They're the only 2 ways it's gonna go, because you got people that's gonna be like, well, man, he ain't telling me. I ain't really tripping about that. Then you gonna have the other guys that's like, man, yo, tripping. He come around here with this shit. We gonna leave him around here. So, he ends up getting word. The dude that told, he get word about the guy going around spreading his business all in the street. He pulled down on his block. Now, when he pulled down on his block, he go in and press up on him, man. You got something you want to say to me? Man, what is you talking about, man? Bitch, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. You going around telling niggas I told? Yeah, I did tell. What the fuck you trying to do about it? So now he like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, but why the fuck you keep talking like you got something to do with it? So now you got dudes that's going to be egging it on and stuff like that. So you got the dudes on the block like, man, what the fuck you letting yo treat you like that, man? Speak the fuck up, man. Listen, man, you got 1 or 2 hours. Man, stand on that shit, man, or get the fuck from around here, man. Your past been wrote. Now, what your past been wrote mean is you can't hang around here no more. Like, your past is non and void. That shit is no more good. You are out of here. So, boom, the nigga say, well, man, yeah, I did say that shit. That's all Shorty needed to hear. He come off the hip, get to working him. Mop. And I'm talking about, it was crazy because the dude, he's standing straight up. Like, even once he grabbed and started working him, his body didn't get flimsy. He took every last one of them motherfuckers. Mop. Whole time. Now, like, once he get to the 4th one, I guess his knees give out. He just straight fall. Boom. Little Shorty stand over top, bum, hit him. Boom. Now, this is where it get Kinda if, because now he got the joint in his hand too. He turned around, he like, man, anybody else got a fucking problem about what I did? Now you got some dudes, they try and inch off, I guess, to get to their little situation. You got other dudes that they smoking they blunt, they turn their head. Shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's how I get. That's how I be. Motherfuckers, you will think, hey, you're back. But that's some stuff you put yourself in. So y'all jump in the comments and let me know, was the block wrong or how y'all feel about that? Boom, Shorty ends up jumping in the car. He get up out of there. But what that did was it woke up that beast in him. Because after he did that shit, he Shorty started going on a rampage. I'm talking about anybody that spoke his name wrong, he was coming to see about you. And it exposed how a motherfucker is one way when you're not around, but then when that shit, you got to stand on it, and that person is there, and you got to say it to his face, motherfuckers be tucking their tail. But this is why I tell y'all, man, do not get involved in with that. Being said, V-Mall family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, family, man, smash that subscribe, hit that like button. Listen, y'all, let's get this video right here, man, to 500 likes. I know we can do it. And let's get this video right here, man, to 10K views on the first day, man. 24 hours, 10,000 views. I got faith in y'all. V-Mob, let's get them. Let's go.